Hello guys, I am finally basically back with a new review. I'm doing this close to when I need to get ready for stream. But let's get into this. This is for Delicious in Dungeon, which is a new series that's currently airing. I really like it. And these first few scenes take place on a more difficult floor of the dungeon. The main party, led by Laios, is attempting to take down this dragon, but due to some unfortunate, I guess, mispreparation, if we want to really consider that, they were unable to defeat it, and the dragon has basically ate Laios' sister. This first episode does a really good job of introducing us to all of the main party members we'll be dealing with. The scenes that follow that red dragon scene reflect on the fact that they don't really have a lot of money. They don't really want to completely sacrifice everything they have, because if they go back in to save Laios' sister unprepared, or with a lot worse gear, they'll just be killed by the dragon. This character is Marcille. I'm still trying to memorize names. I've done the review for episode 2 as well. I'm just kind of slowly getting these set up. There might even be a format change. And they're discussing the use of magic in the dungeon as well. And they don't want her to really waste all of her magic, her MP mana, whatever you want to call it. And a major thing you spend money on for adventuring or spelunking into the dungeon is food. Which this girl is all about the food. Plus, her VA is really good, and I think her VA was in another series about food. We're kind of given a brief overview of the food chain for the monsters within the dungeon. It's a really nice little animated segment, basically revealing everything you can really eat within the dungeon. And it gives you that general sense that, yeah, they're in a much tougher situation, but on the simpler floors, they'll be able to actually gather a decent amount of monsters for food. And Marcille is a bit against eating the monsters because they don't look appetizing. The first monster captured is this little mushroom guy, or mushroom monster. And she's pretty persistent about not eating this mushroom monster. And then they ended up capturing a scorpion as well. They're defeating a scorpion. And the shorter character in the scene is Chilchuck Timms, who is the thief for the party, or the lockpicking specialist. So they have a pretty good party if you think of class structure. You have Laios, who is like the knight, Marcille, who is the mage, and Chilchuck, who is your thief or rogue. And Laios kind of botches eating the scorpion, well, eating part of it, mainly due to improper instruction. Basically, the book he has is not perfect. But a kind dwarf, Senshi, comes by and gives them a hand and does officially join the party, by the way. Spoiler alert, but not really spoiler alert since it's like week 4 of the series being out and I'm just this far behind, but have watched other episodes, just slowly getting these out because I don't know what formatting will work best for this, but I still want to get this out starting in February. But here's the first meal with the mushrooms, the scorpion flesh, and some other vegetables that I've grown within the dungeon. I even believe maybe some slime as well. And it took some convincing, but Marcille finally ate and was kind of surprised about everything that she was eating, like the flavor. Still very much freaked out by the concept of eating monsters, but we do get some nice moments of them eating together as a party. I think that's kind of important. And then we have this moment of this friendship being born. And then we come to the man-eating plant scene. It seems like most episodes you at least get 2 meals. And they're needing to gather some resources for another meal before continuing further into the dungeon. And they want to get the fruit. But these plants have a little bit of a resistance to the magic. But with some ingenuity, they're able to get their man-eating plant fruit tart. And it does look very appetizing. And it looks like the little bit of scorpion was used for the crust, if I remember right. And Marcille ended up having some bad nightmares due to eating monster food. Mainly due to it's still kind of grossing her out, but she'll get used to it. It's something you just gotta do. But yeah, thank you for watching the review. There will be more, and the format should be a little bit better as I get through the next couple and try to figure out what YouTube will or will not allow, because I kind of want to have clips of the show in here, but I don't know if that's possible. But yeah, I'll talk to you soon.